Yo, what's good people? This is the Top 10 Alternatives. You are watching part of the Monday night lineup. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. If you're new to the show, what I'll do is I go over the cover price top 10 and find alternatives for every book that I can. Every book that I can. Grateful to be a part of this Monday night lineup. If you don't know already, it all starts with Izzy Verse going on earlier in the evening. And then next up is my Southern brother, S. Vaughn 82 with Comic Addicts going on right after that. Then you've got Geek Out with Roscoe and TM Nerdy doing Between the Lines. And that goes on through my show as well. So you got to have your pick there of which one you want to go and hang out in. After that, you got Will over at Couple Comics doing his Monday Night Raw books. And then we close the evening out with Carlos Collects. So lots of great YouTubers doing things on Monday nights. Very grateful to be a part of that. While I'm doing stuff and saying hello to people, please make sure that you go over to last week's video. Link is in the chat if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I did it right. But yeah, go over to that and leave a comment. Does not matter what you write. You can just put a period. You can just write comment. It Roll Tide. It doesn't matter. War Eagle does not matter what you put in there because we'll be doing a comment picker to figure out who gets a duck from last week's video. And tonight we are doing the duck rice. This finishes out the month, and there's a prize pack. So, like I said, it's giving people time to go over to the video and go leave a comment real quick while I do this. Even if you already have a duck, you're more than welcome to go and try and get another one. Larry, I think, has 3. So, yeah, he needs some competition. So let's check out the chat real quick. We got What's on the Comic Rack. He says, Where the gold at? What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. This man right here's got a great YouTube. You should definitely go check him out. Go show him some love and go check out his Instagram as well. Mr. Baker right here is always dropping 9/8 on his Instagram, so go check that out. He says, What's on the Comic Rack? What's up? So everybody's giving greetings. Just putting Roadhouse quotes on last week's live for a That's great. Fanboy Prime, he says he's off tonight, so gets to watch it live. Awesome. I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you for coming out. Greatly appreciate it. Please, everybody go show Fanboy Prime some love over on his Instagram and YouTube. He's got an awesome channel as well, especially if you like wrestling too. Transformers, wrestling, comics. I mean, you name it. The video games over there. Awesome dude. Definitely go show him some love. El Green Machine, the man that's got 3 ducks right now. He says, Howdy, everyone. What's going on, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Everybody go show Larry some love over on his Instagram. Going through the comments, looking for other folks that may have come in. I'll be silent for a bit. And he just leaves us hanging, doing some yard work since the heat finally took a break. Yeah. Yes. Another fellow statesman and Southern brother right there, and what I normally call I call Iron Brother. Is it Iron? No, I can't remember what I use. I call Dale Suspense and Digger Jim. We're all part of the Iron Legion. We're all Iron Man fans. Collecting with Nerds. What's going on, homie? He says, Hello, my beautiful people, homies. Thank you, sir, for coming out. This man's got an amazing show on Sunday nights. You should definitely go check that out. Awesome little live hangout session. So yeah, go show him some love over on his YouTube and his Instagram. Durs in the House comic book. Just dropped a comment on last week's video. Yes, hey, do it. Thanks for the okay. Waiting for my shirt before I make the vid. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for picking up a shirt. That's awesome. I'm greatly appreciative of that. So I hope you enjoy the books too. I hope you're already enjoying them. Mr. Michael Baker says, I'd like to add an 80s movie to your watch list. Blue Thunder starring Roy Schneider. Okay, never heard of it. So maybe we need to do that one night where like we just go through like 80s movies that I've never either heard of, watched, seen. I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people that night though. I know I will. All right. I think we've caught it with chat, so that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and show off this comment picker. Woodpecker. Share that screen. Drop that down. There we go. All right, so there's last week's link right there. We're filtering duplicate users. Gonna pick one winner. Show random names. Yes, please. 5 and 2 is 7. Get YouTube comments. There are 7 comments in there, y'all. 7 comments. Here we go. And the winner of a duck is What's on the Comic Rack, Mr. Akins. Good job. Awesome. Let's go ahead and we'll just add you to the duck race names right here. What's on the Comic Rack? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we will copy this just in case. But yeah, there we go. It's that easy, folks. That easy. And he's got a duck. Let's see. There we go. I was wondering what's going on. Show off those Alabama math skills. That's the one thing I'm good at is math. Just another surfer. You've got a duck in. You've got a duck in this race, man. You won it last week. You won a duck last week. Brian Elsius, what's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Everybody go show Brian some love over on his YouTube and Instagram, and also on the Comic Book Community Awards Instagram as well. The nominating period ends this Saturday, so be sure that if you haven't already, to go and get your nominations in. Also, be sure to use a valid email address because he's going to be giving away, if I know, 1 slab and I think maybe 2 Spider-Man books along with it as well. John Jane covers. So, yes, awesome goodness that's going on right now. But yeah, be sure to go support the CBC Awards and go put your nominations in. Blue Thunder was awesome, says Larry. Roadhouse Baby is what you say when you win a duck. That was coming from Mr. Akins. Manny the Hobgoblin Collector, another person that's got a duck in the duck race tonight. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Everybody, please go show Manny some love over on his YouTube and Instagram. Let's see. Keep rolling through the chat. Make sure we don't miss anybody. Everybody's saying hello. So now we'll get on to the top 10 alternatives. All right. So there was a list last week that did come out. It came out after, either during the show that me and my honey were doing last week, or it was right after it. So I don't know when it actually came up or whatever, processed or whatever, but yeah, so there was a list and it was mainly all convention books. And I kind of figured it would have been that way anyways. So yeah. But we got a new list this week with some of the books from last week coming over. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, we'll just get started with this. Secret Invasion finished last Wednesday, by the way. So no spoilers. But that's the reason why some of these books are on the list. And I might have comments to make, but I'm just saying. There's my honey. Hey, honey. Love you bunches. He says, hey, folks. Glad she was able to show up. All right, coming in at number 10, we've got Meet the Skrulls number 1. This is the first appearance of Gaia in the Warren family in Marvel Comics. Now, Gaia is portrayed by Emilia Clarke in the Secret Invasion TV show. She is not Abigail Brand or Varanki. A lot of the things that were rumors, she did wind up being a Skrull, so at least that was close. But it still was not what everybody was sitting there saying. I don't think anybody saw. Well, there were rumors going around that she was going to be Gaia there towards as we got closer, but at first nobody was thinking that because it just didn't make sense. Anyways, this book is on the list because basically the season finale tells you exactly why this book is on the list. I'm assuming that she's going to play a pivotal role as the MCU goes further down, as long as they can hopefully make it further down. But that's as much as I'm going to say because, like I said, I don't want to sit there and, spoil anything for anybody. So right now, Near Mint's going for $14. I think I sold mine for $20, maybe $14. I can't remember. It was somewhere around there. And then I got one of these guys right here. I found one of these, the Scotty Young variants. That one hadn't sold yet, but it's a cool book. I still like it. I usually pick up anything Scotty Young. If I see it out and about and it's a good price, I usually pick it up. Anyway, all that being aside, my alternative to this one, actually, I don't have an alternative to this one. It's at $14, and being it without spoiling things, it's really hard to talk about it as far as like how pivotal they may make her character, like the actress being involved and stuff like that. I'm not saying that this is a good buy at $14. I think I bought mine at $5, both issues, but it's she's definitely a very powerful character. I'm gonna leave it at that. She's a very, very powerful character, and I think they could do really big things with her as the MCU continues. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So we have got the one and only Mr. S. Vaughn 82, my southern brother, in the room. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Part of the Monday night lineup. He got his comic book addicts that go on right after Izzyverse, and then right before Geek Out and Roscoe and TM over up between the lines start. So great, great channel. You should definitely go show him some love and go check out his Instagram as well. Mr. Michael Baker says, Mrs. 22, always good hanging out with my people. My people, yes. Fanboy Prime says, Manny's art over Scotty Young's. I'm just saying. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate you. Too powerful, boo. You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Like, hot damn. Oh, no, I don't want you to say it. No. No. That's funny. My honey does watch it. She's very supportive with the comic book stuff. She watches the MCU, most all MCU stuff with me. And I think the only thing that we have not watched together was She-Hulk, and she just had no interest in it. And I never like try to persuade her, try to force her, or anything along those lines. She, anything she watches, she wants to watch. So that's what I do. LOL Fanboy Prime, I am growing more fond of chibi style drawing. That's funny. All right, let's go on. That's great. Let's get on to number 9. This is the J. Scott Campbell alternative. I guess it is, but it's a variant. It's SDCC variant, the Amazing Spider-Man number 25. We all know that J. Scott Campbell likes to draw his ladies on his covers and stuff like that, and he really does put out like a really good looking cover. This is kind of a really fun cover, the colors and the way their facial expressions are and things like that. So a nice cover, but Near Mint's going for $101. There's a lot of J. Scott Campbell covers out there, y'all. I'm just saying, there's a lot of them out there. So to pay $101 for this one just kind of seems a little much to me. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. So, anyways, with all that being said, I do have an alternative for this one, and it is this one right here. This is Marvel Divas number 1. And like I said, J. Scott Campbell really likes to draw his ladies. I think you get a good representation of that in this cover here. I like the colors that they got going on as well and things like that. So, I don't know. It just seems like a solid, especially because you got Black Cat. Everybody likes Black Cat. You got Photon, Spectrum, Monica Rambeau, whatever else you want to call her. Near Mint's going for $10, so I think this is a solid pickup in my opinion, but I also could be wrong. Again, these are just alternatives, exactly what the show says. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you to go out and pick up anything or anything like that. I'm merely giving you alternatives to what is on this top 10 list. So take it for what it is. Awesome. All right, let's go back to the chat and let's see who is hanging out in here because I thought we got somebody in here. Here we go. Cliff on Comics. Brian LCS S42. Hey, fellas, Secret Invasion. Yes. Apparently he likes Secret Invasion. There you go. Hey, Cliff, what's going on? Thank you for coming out. I assume you have a YouTube channel, more than likely an Instagram as well. So people, if y'all can find those links to Cliff here, go find them, drop them in the chat. That'd be great, so we can all check them out. I'll definitely have to check your YouTube and your Instagram out. Everybody go show him some love over on his channels. So thank you, sir, for coming out. I greatly appreciate you. Hang around long enough. We'll be giving a duck out. We'll be doing a duck race later on. You're more than welcome to jump in and try to win a prize pack. So on to other things. Twisted Metal has been a lot of fun so far too, as Fawn says. I was a fan of the game growing up and stuff like that. It's on Peacock. Peacock's really a hard buy for me. Like I get, I have Paramount through like a Walmart like subscription that I have with Walmart. So like it came free with that. I got Prime because I got, a subscription with Prime. I got Prime Video because I have a subscription with Amazon. So it came with that. HBO Max comes with my cell service. So it's hard for me to sit there and like want to do another streaming service. So, but it looks like it may be fun. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird one for Anthony Mackie to do, I think. But yes, thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Cliff hangs out on. There you go. Awesome. Yes, sub him up. Sub him up. Good deal. All right, back to this alternatives list. We got Spawn number 1 coming in at number 8. Now, this is another SDCC variant. And this one is done by Puppeteer Lee, is what it says. Very reminiscent of the actual like first Spawn cover and things like that came out. Cool art style, I think. It kind of gives me like a mix of like Matina with Delato. So I'm kind of drawn to it, but at the same time, $95 just seems like a lot of money to me. So I don't, of course, I'm not about paying all that money for a book like that. However, did I do an alternative for this one? Yes, I do have an alternative for this one, and it is another Spawn book. So let's go check that out real quick. We have got come on, there we go. For my alternative, we have got Spawn number 3. All right, this is an early Spawn book. McFarlane keeps talking about the Spawn movie and stuff like that. I'm kind of a lone baker. I'll believe it when I see it lines. But if it was to come out and if it was to be really good, I could see low end Spawn books coming in and like people really wanting to grab those all of a sudden. Now, the big thing about this is the first appearance of Cyan Fitzgerald as a child. Now, later on in life, as it says up here, she becomes Black Mirror as an adult. She also becomes a character known as Misery. Misery was announced to be having a solo title at SDCC. So, if that title kicks off really well, this book right here may become in demand, especially with it being a low number Spawn run. And Near Mints right now on average are selling for $8 raw. So that's why I put this one on the list. That's why I think this is a pretty good alternative. It's not a book. It's a book that I do not have. And if I saw it, I would definitely pick it up if it was a good price. But, also be on the lookout because these things have been selling a decent amount lately. But I think you can still find a deal because people really aren't necessarily talking about the book. So that right there is my alternative for Spawn number 1, Puppeteer Lee. Let's get back to this and let's check out the chat and see what's going on. Manny says, I need to catch Pink Elephant discussion for Darkman on Council of Comics. I have no idea what you're talking about, Manny, but I'm very interested. It sounds like something from Winnie the Pooh, though. I'm just Heffalumps and what is it? Woozles? Heffalumps and woozles. Michael Baker says the FOMO is going to be so hard to beat when I see that first 9.8 for yeah. You're a collector though of that though. So I mean, like I think it's more understandable when you're like focused in on like one, like not necessarily one thing, but like your goal is the Spawn 9.8s. So like I do think that is necessarily like, because I mean you don't know how many of those are actually going to be out there. So Fanboy Prime says Marvel's Night Watch is greater than Spawn. I don't know. I can't comment on that. I've never read my Night Watch. Yeah, that book is actually starting to go up too. And I think that's more of the book to have, honestly. because from what I've noticed while doing this show or here is that people more or less want to know or want to have the book when that character turns into that character, not so much necessarily that person's first appearance, if that even makes any sense at all. But they more or less want that first like character appearance, not the first person's appearance. So again, I'm probably explaining that horrendously. But yeah, no, I thought about it, but I think it was still out of like I think this one was still like a as far as money goes, it was still a better buy. So what's on the crime record? You just got schooled by Manny. I did? I probably did, yeah. Yeah, I did. Because I don't know what pink elephant discussion is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Cliff get more subs. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm just trolling. Okay. I always thought Night Watch was a way for Marvel to troll Todd. Okay, I see where everything's going now. Gotcha. All right. I'm not even part of that conversation. Biker Mice from Mars, #1, coming in at #7. Just letting anybody know out there, Geek Out with Roscoe is looking for this book. So if anybody has it, doesn't care about it, whatever else the case is, yo, hit Roscoe up because he would love. I'm pretty sure he's on the hunt for this book right there. So I think this has been optioned a while back for whatever reason. A lot of these like early '90s like cartoons and I think late '80s were getting like option for stuff and so yeah, I think that's why this is on the list, but I'm not sure. So, I do not have an alternative for this one because like lots of the '90s stuff and all these cartoons or whatever have just been popping off. So, I had brain fart, I couldn't come up with anything. So, we will go on to the next one. Let's get back to this list. Let's go over here. My honey says, I thought pink elephant was drugs. I, I've never heard of that. Pink elephant is a drug. There you go. Mr. Akins knows more than he's letting on. On to Incredible Hulk #2. This is coming in at #6. This is a 1 in 25 by like her. I'm gonna totally butcher this first name. Lionel Francis Yu. I've heard really good things about this Incredible Hulk run so far. I know Mark over at Lincoln, he has been all about this run. So if you want to know more about it, probably go check over on Legion of Comics. I guarantee you he's got something somewhere on a video about how Incredible Hulk is going so far. I know his Instagram, he wrote something on there about how like people need to get on it and stuff like that. So Near Mint's going for $52 for this cover right here. How are the rest of them going? The rest of them are going 5, 3, and 5. So yeah, it looks like it's pretty much just because it is like the 1 in 25. So I did find an alternative for this book, and it's by this same artist right here. And I think it's a really cool book as well. And it is Vengeance of Moon Knight #1. I just thought this cover was simply amazing, especially when I sat there and was looking through his artwork and stuff like that and trying to find something. This stuck out to me. I thought it was really awesome. Near Mint's going for $15. This is still a high price book for what it is because it's not a 125. It is a #1, but it's not a 125. There's nothing special about it other than it's the same artist did this cover as the Incredible Hulk cover. So I think it's really cool, but you know, Moon Knight might not be your thing either. So if it's not, then there you go. Everybody chiming in with their ratings so far. If you don't know already, the numbers stacking on top, the fractions are the what you have count versus what's been up on the screen count. So I know that question's been asked a couple times in the chat before and stuff like that. So for anybody that doesn't know, that's what the numbers are all about. Let's get rid of that right there. Let's go back to the chat and let's check out what everybody's been saying. I gotta get past all the pink elephants. Manny says, LOL, Google pink elephant Dark Man. Classic scene. 3 equal horrified human beings. Classic Sam Raimi. Oh, okay, cool. That Spawn number 1 is kind of hot. Not for $91 for not $91 for me. Right, Cliff? I know. I'm just saying. That's great. Oh, got to know your stuff if you are a teacher. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I really like the Spawn 3 number. Oh, awesome. Glad. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Narcan. Yes. Yes. That's funny. All right, on to number 5. This is Spider-Man 2099 number 1. This was on the list for forever. It dropped off the list and now it's right back on the list. And it was on the list last week, honestly, with all the convention exclusives and stuff like that. And it was $6 more expensive then. So I don't understand. I don't understand. My southern self does not understand this at all. Just saying. So, yeah, this to me, this is the first appearance of Miguel O'Hara. I know a lot of people will point to 365. Yeah, I think it's 365. Yeah, or 265. One of those. But it's got the preview in it. It's the black with the holofoil on the front of it. We've seen it a bunch on this top 10 alternative. We've seen this one actually more lately though. My alternative for this one is, and I think I've used this one recently, so I was hesitant to even do it, but there's several of them that I didn't have alternatives for, and so I wanted to throw something up there. And I like this book. I like this book a lot. This is Cloak and Dagger number 1. This is their first solo title. It is a limited series, so there'll be like a first solo, and then there'll be like a first, not limit, their first ongoing series title. This is their first solo. It's also got a first appearance in it as well. Very Fine's going for $5. What are we looking for though? We're looking for Near Mints. So what's Near Mints over here? 12. $12 for the Near Mints, not the Near Mint Plus, the Near Mints. So yeah, I think, I definitely think it's a book to be on the lookout for. I don't see why they wouldn't use these characters again. They had them once when they were part of the ABC Hulu stuff and whatnot like that, so it's not like they were part of a merger or anything like that. All that I think of is maybe the characters' contracts, but surely those have gotten closer or running out by now. So they could potentially do a recast and bring them over and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty good buy and stuff like that. But Spider-Man 2099 number 1 is the real deal. I think so as well. Absolutely. 4 out of 10, 310. Yes, Cloak and Dagger. Yes. Larry coming in. His 310. All right, let's go back to this list. We've got Transformers number 1. I believe this is an ash can. There's a black and white version of it as well. Daniel Warren Johnson. And people are going nuts over this. They're super, super excited about it as well. I'm probably going to pick up a copy for my son, see if he likes it. He seems to be getting into Transformers. Near Mint's going for $85, y'all. $85. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Here's the black and white one right here. Now they also had number 1, but I'm pretty sure this was just the ash can. So if somebody knows in the comments better than me, please let me know. So yeah, I don't have an alternative for this one either. Not a big Transformers guy. Never really was growing up or anything like that. I like them. I think they're cool. I enjoyed the Michael Bay movies and stuff like that. I just don't necessarily know really what to pair that up with to actually make it worth a good deal. So for right now, I'm just gonna leave it, let it be. But yeah, I think it's an awesome, amazing cover. Absolutely amazing cover. I'm really digging the cover artwork they're putting out for that kind of stuff. All right, let's check the comments real quick, see what's going on. We got Manny saying the first Cloak and Dagger is the most expensive book remaining on my Spectacular Spidey book, hoping it cools down more. That book has had legs, man. It's crazy because I always try to go back to that book because I'm like, nobody thinks about Cloak and Dagger anymore. And then as I go back, I'm like, people are apparently still thinking about Cloak and Dagger because it's still on up there. So yeah, it's insane, how the legs that book has. And so I don't understand why Marvel wouldn't do something with them when it's obvious this I would think that if Marvel was smart, they would look at the secondhand market of some of the stuff and kind of see like what's been having legs. Like, what do people actually want to see? You know what I mean? Like, you want to sit there and diversify and stuff like that and bring in all these different characters and stuff. But like, you could sit there and bring in a Cloak and Dagger and like, do if you did it well, don't give it, don't give it the ABC treatment. And I think you'd actually have something there. I think that'd be really cool. So 311. Optimus Prime will always sell covers. This one looks great. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm over that Transformers ash can, but I understand for collectors. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I don't know. Ash cans, they tend to pop off really big, so it's just one of those things. Daredevil number 14 coming in at number 3. This I can't get a clear answer, but considering this character's first appearance and when it came in, this may be the first cover appearance of Muse, which is rumored to be the villain for the upcoming Daredevil what is it called? Born Again TV series on Disney Plus. This also gives insight. Like, if this is true, if the rumor of this is true, this also gives insight of like what Marvel plans to kind of do with Daredevil. And if that's what they're gonna do, then I'm like totally in on it because this character is pretty grotesque, and he makes like artwork out of like human beings and their remains and stuff like that, like body parts and whatnot, as you can kind of see in the cover here. So yeah, crazy, just crazy ideas, and crazy to see that Disney Plus may even be going that way. But again, this is all rumors, so this is all in here because of speculation. So with that being said, Very Fine's going for $8 right now. My alternative for this is what is my alternative for this? Did I have an alternative for this? Surely I did. I have notes. Let's look at my notes. I did. Where's it at? Oh bother. Okay, we'll just go. We're gonna go find it real quick. Bear with me as we go find this. Does anybody know Mark Spector Moon Knight number 35? Because if you do, then you know what book I'm getting ready to pair this up with. I had this on the list several times as we were watching Moon Knight and stuff like that, as far as like an alternative and things, because we did get to see for a brief minute that Mark Spector in the Disney Plus series did have a brother, and he is rumored to be dead or was shown as being dead. So with that being the case, this is the first appearance of Randall Spector. Not knowing what's going to happen as far as Moon Knight goes, they have already planted the seed of a brother that has supposedly died, and that's what happened in the comic books as well. And this is his return right here. Nimrint's going for $6. So this may be a really cool book, especially if they're going to use obscure characters like Arthur Harrow and things like that for the Moon Knight series. And what better than, a brother fight? So, yeah. That's what I went with. I figured nobody's talking about it probably right now, and I don't know. He also turns into Shadow Knight. That's another big book right there. So I would look for that one as well. I can't remember. I didn't look for the actual price on that one though. So because I didn't know if they would necessarily go for the Shadow Knight thing, but I figured we would get a Randall. Again, that's just me speculating though. So, but a cool book. All right, let's go check out the chat. Yes, consult the notes. I did. I absolutely did. Disney Plus has R-rated stuff in parental settings. I think we can handle a hard Daredevil story. Totally agree with that. And I think if we don't get a hard Daredevil story, like a lot of people, I mean, especially after the Secret Wars, they're already questioning stuff anyways. I think people are really going to start questioning things after that because like we already got that Netflix. They know that's what we want, so why not just go ahead and just give us? They don't have to do it like up any harder than what Netflix did. They just need to give us like what we've already witnessed and what we've already enjoyed. So Kenneth Bird, what's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Everybody go show Kenneth some love on over in his YouTube and Instagram. Check him out. Go show him some love. All right, let's get back to the list. If it'll go back. Are you going to go back? Please go back. Batman Gargoyle of Gotham number 1. This is an ash can as well. It's going to be a black label series. So I don't know if this is because it's an ash can that like it popped off or what the deal is. I know that what's his name? I know his last name is like I always call him Grandpa because I that's what it's like. That's how it's spelled, and I don't know any other way of like saying it or whatever. But I can't remember his first name anyway. I can't remember his first name though. But that's what I based my alternative off of, was that this is written and drawn by Grandpa, and he has work also written and drawn in this issue of Batman Black and White. I love the Batman Black and White series. I love those volumes and stuff like that. It's all black and white artwork, and it's just they're like single one-off stories and stuff like that. This is one of my favorite series to pick up. So if you're a fan of Grandpa and you're thinking about, the Gargoyle of Gotham, and you're interested in that, maybe you want to pick up this issue right here. Very Fine's going for $8. We're looking for near mints though, aren't we? So near mints at 5. And this is recent, so this is more recent than the actual February sale of $8 of Very Fine. So yeah, you should be able to find this for a decent price somewhere. It's not a big. There's nothing really big or huge or anything like that going on for this book. Just like I said, it's got writing and artwork from Grandpa on here, the same as the Gargoyle book as well. So yeah, that's why I chose it as an alternative for this one right here. This nice little ash can. Let's check out the chat. Fanboy Pride says, yard mode, now time to water the lawn and go to war with this drought. Have fun with that. That sounds horrendous. Comic Vet, Chris the Comic Vet, he guys says, what's up? What up, fam? What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Everybody, please go show the Comic Vet some love over on his YouTube and his Instagram. Awesome guy. If you like Walmart packs, this man is opening them all the time. He recently just opened some Ollie's packs today, thanks to Matt over at Comics by the Bay. So go check that video out. Does an amazing live show as well on Wednesday nights, doing a haul, like show us your haul live. So awesome member of the community. Go show them some love. So here we go. We got some more ratings as far as the picks are. Not doing. The other Green Machine says I'm not doing good this week. Oh, I mean, I never do good at these. Are you kidding me? Like these, y'all have way more than I do. Here we go. Let's go into Daredevil This is Daredevil 11 coming in at number 1. Another crazy cover right here. And this is the first appearance of Muse, and that's why this is off. We've already talked about Muse and the potential of him being in the Daredevil Born Again TV show. And that's why this is all, this book and that other cover book was like on the list. Very Fine's going for $13. So, and then there's this right here. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Yes, I do have an alternative for this book. It's not much of an alternative, but considering how long it's been since we've seen Hawkeye, I think this one actually has legs. This is Hawkeye number 1. Awesome cover, David Aja work, and Matt Fraction series, very beloved. I am not a fan of it, but still, a lot of other people like it. Near Mint's going for $17 right here. Did they up the price on me? Oh no, we were going for Very Fine. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I was like, oh, I know I was close, but I didn't think I was over. Geez, and Pete's. So Very Fine's recently going for $12. What's the significance of this book? This is the first. Some people say it's the first cameo. From what I can tell, from what I've seen, I consider this to be the first full appearance of the clown, Kazi. And he's got a way longer name than just Kazi, but I'm gonna speculate that Kazi from Hawkeye is going to turn into the clown. I don't think he's dead, and I think it kind of makes a full circle if we bring him back for the Echo TV show. And no other word has come out about any other kind of anybody. So as far as that TV show goes, but that's kind of where I'm sitting at. His name was Kazi, and this guy, the clown, in this issue right here has got a name. It's like Kazi jibber jabber jibber jabber jibber. It's really long, really really long. So go look it up, go check it out, see what you think, and definitely go check out the panels in this as well. Maybe I should do a cameo or first appearance on this. Let me know if that's something y'all want to see. But this is a book that I always find and that I always wind up picking up because it has a cooler cover in my opinion. And I think that the market's driven more by cover than they are actually what's in the book. Because once you see what's in the book of 9 and you compare it to what the market says most of the time about what so-called first appearances are or cameos and things like that, like it starts to make you question things. So, but yeah, I from what I remember of this book, I'm pretty positive this is the first appearance, and this is kind of what the market goes for, anyways, as well. So there you have it, folks. That is our top 10 alternatives. But please stick around because we are going to give somebody another duck, and we are going to run a duck race this evening to give away a prize pack. So let me figure out what the heck it is that I am doing right now. We got to do a hashtag. What do y'all want the hashtag to be? We'll show off these real quick as things are going on. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Always. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate you. Larry. Sorry, man. That's funny. All right, come on. I need a hashtag, folks. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Let's do I like it, but I mean, I guess there's 2 of y'all doing it now. So, all right, we'll do it. I asked y'all for it. Y'all gave it to me. So here we go. Hashtag 22. Start collecting. There you go, people. Hashtag 22. Put it in the comments, and we will draw a duck from the comments here. Got 8 people watching. We got 5 entries so far. While y'all are putting in those comments, those hashtag 22s, here is what's in the prize pack. Sorry, to make myself big here for a second. Just let's do this. There we go. I like it. Yes. All right. So the first book we put in there was this Generations of the Iron #1. This is a fried pie variant. So I really, really like this book. Really enjoy this book, and I hope you do as well because this is Stephanie Hans variant, and I just think it's really cool. Really like it. Got 6 entries, 8 people watching. Come on, we got 2 people. Amazing Spider-Man #79. This is a Walmart variant as well. This I put up on here when the whole Craven trailer came out, and I just thought it was a really cool cover. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, it is a Walmart variant. The trade dress is different. So that's a lot of time. That's how you can tell. Also, the back is different too. It doesn't have the ads and stuff like that. Too Tasty is in the house. What is going on, sir? Appreciate you coming out. Thank you, everybody. Go show Too Tasty some love over on his YouTube and Instagram. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Is the shirt part of the? You do not want this shirt. This shirt is this is a house shirt. This is a straight up lounge around house shirt here. Yeah, no, it's not part of the prize pack, and you don't want it. I promise you, you do not want it. I love this shirt. I absolutely love it. And that's why I haven't gotten rid of it. Cody, where'd you get that? What's going on, man? Thank you, sir, for coming out. Appreciate you. Everybody, please go show Cody some love over on his YouTube channel. Where'd you get that? Along with his Instagram as well. So awesome, awesome guy. Let's see. Just been creeping here, doing some cleaning. Yes, clean and press. That's what I'm talking about. I've been pressing too, trying to get some books ready for CGC. So good luck to you, sir, on that. All right. Let's show off some more books while everybody else is getting their hashtag 22s in. Got 8 entries, 9 people watching, so we're pretty close. Here's Hulk #1. This is a 1 in 10 design ratio right here. So this is not from the most recent series. I believe it's from the volume before that, but still a cool book. Put this one up on the put this one in the prize pack last week. This is Infinite Crisis #5. This is the second print George Perez sketch variant. So this is the first appearance of the third Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, as the Blue Beetle. So in issue 3, we see Jaime as himself, and then in this issue right here, he actually becomes the Blue Beetle. Don't forget, in issue 4, he actually meets Booster Gold for the first time as well. So another key issue that I think you need to be on the lookout for. And then this is Focus, dude. Focus. There we go. This is the book that I'm putting up, and I hesitated doing this one only because it does have some damage on it, but it does present extremely, extremely well, front and back. It's just the inside of the back cover, and the inside of the book looks great, and you can read it and all that other kind of jazz. And so I went ahead and went with it just because of what it was, though, too. This is a WonderCon silver foil variant. So we do have a convention exclusive. I found this in a Walmart pack, and it's a Harley Quinn #1 from 2021. So, like I said, I know that like I said, I questioned even putting this up here because there's damage on the inside of the back cover, but it's the inside. The book really does look great. Like, it's a really good presenting book, and it should be a good read or just a cool piece to have, regardless. I think, anyways. So that is it, y'all. That is what is in the prize pack. Brace it. That's funny. All right, here we go with. That makes it even more funny. Talking about my shirt. Yeah. Okay. That's hilarious. All right. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Will over Cup of Comics came in. Very last minute, sir. Very last minute. We've got 9 people watching. We got 9 entries. We are drawing it now. So let me make myself small again. Sorry, Will. I got to take your comment away so that everybody else can see what's going on. And here we go. And the last duck to be entered in is. Oh, is it going to be Larry again? Too Tasty comes in and grabs a duck. Congratulations, sir. Let's put him on the duck board. All right. Too Tasty. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, sure. Sure. Sir, here we go. There's the list. We've got a minute 22. We are set. We've got 10 people. I don't know all these names. There's Trev right there. There's who is that one? What? Oh, Collector. That would be Manny the Hobgoblin Collector right there. El Green Machine, Chop and Drop, Michael Baker, El Green Machine, Comic Rack, Too Tasty. This has got to be Neil Collects. And this right here is another El Green Machine. So, yeah. All right, let's shuffle this 3 times now. 1, 2, and a 3. There we go. 10 contestants. Are y'all ready? This is for the prize pack. Here we go. Oh, Manny's coming out at front. Luckily, he's got some time to possibly make up if he drops back. El Green Machine's coming out. Too Tasty. Michael Baker. There's another El Green Machine right there. 2 of the 3 of his ducks is coming out early. I don't know, man. You got this third one right here waiting back. But then you got Neil Collects. Oh, he's trying to come up some. Here's what's on the comic rack. Nice Trump duck right there. Travis hanging out pretty cool right here as a cook. I'm just saying. He's pretty steady, pretty mellow with 48 seconds left on the clock. We got Manny's keeping it late. That does not look good for you, bro. That does not look good for you at all. Yeah, I'm sorry. Neil Collects right here is coming up. That's not good either. Like I said, Trev, he's sitting good. Sitting good. Too Tasty keeps going back and forth. El Green Machine's dropping back. Oh, we got this King right here. He's dropping way back. That could be it right there. Baker says his duck is red. It should be the fastest. We got 18 seconds left in this race. Trev has dropped way back, y'all. I'm talking like off the screen back. 10 seconds right now. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We've got Baker's making a run for it. What's on the comic rack? And Michael Baker takes the win, y'all. Oh gosh. That's what makes this great. I you never know who is gonna win these duck races, and I think they're great. I think they're fun. Congratulations, Michael Baker. We gotta stop the duck because that's gonna drive me insane. Sure, yeah, why not? All right, here we go. Sorry, Tasty. You won the duck, but you did not win the prize pack. But I appreciate you coming by. So, all right, congratulations, sir. Congratulations. hit me up on IG and let me get your address, and I will get these books out to you, good sir. So thank you for coming and supporting me. I appreciate it. That's what this price pack is all about for everybody that watches replays, for everybody that comes and hangs out in the lives. That's why I give 2 opportunities every time to give a duck, and that's why I give unlimited opportunities to give ducks. So yeah, thank y'all very much. That's what this is all about. I greatly appreciate y'all. It's my way of giving back. So as far as announcements go, to end this out, Comically Comics podcast just dropped a new episode today. We did a review of San Diego Comic Con, and really what we did was take the things that they did drop that we were interested in. We talked about those, the Spider-Man game, the big stories that they're coming out this year in comic books, and Amon Villani co-writing the Ms. Marvel series. But the biggest things that we were talking about was Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, all that video and the photos and stuff like that of that coming out. And what else? Or something else. We talked about Invincible, the teaser and stuff like that. So awesome podcast. If you like podcasts, the Comically Comics podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, all the places, new episodes every Monday. I should be having a cameo or first appearance coming out this Thursday. I'm taking on Gambit and Red Hulk. So thanks to a few viewers out there who have thrown out names like that, and I will do shout outs to them properly on that video. Oh, Chop. Yeah, bro. No, you're good. You're all good. I appreciate you coming out. Everybody, please go show Chop and drop some love over on his YouTube and Instagram. Man, you had a duck in there. And you so close. So close, sir. All right, making sure. Oh, Larry. 2 ducks in 2 races. I still can't pull it. You had 2 ducks in the last race, then you had 3 ducks in this one. That's what I'm saying. That's why I love the duck race. Like it really does not matter how many ducks you have unless you just clear the whole board or most of the board or whatever. But I mean, you had a good third of it. So I mean, yeah, that's why I love the duck race. I love it. Anyways, wherever you listen to podcasts, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, all the things. And like I said, cameo first appearance with Red Hulk and Gambit coming up this Thursday. I'll try to get back to my shout outs this upcoming Sunday. Everybody go check out and please somebody drop it in links for me if you don't mind. But I noticed today I was watching one of C Bizzle, Couching and Slashing with C Bizzle, one of his videos. He is like 6 away from 300. So I don't know anybody in here that may or may not be subbed up to C Bizzle, but go check him out. And if you're not subbed up to him, go sub him up, show him some love, like, comment, subscribe, all the things if you dig what he's putting out. So absolutely, if you dig it. If you don't dig it, then kind of go on. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. He's an awesome guy with an awesome channel. So, and he shows the community a lot of support and a lot of love. Why is my camera doing this? It drives me nuts. I don't like it. Anyways, all right. So, Comically Comics videos coming up this week. Continue on watching the Monday Night Live lineup. Coming up next will be Will over at Cup of Comics. So please go hang out over at Will over at Cup of Comics. And also be sure to go check out, if you've been hanging out with me the whole time, go check out Geek Out with Roscoe and TM with Between the Lines. Go watch the replay of that. And after that, you'll have Carlos Collects going on. And if you missed Easyverse and SV on 82 over at Comics Addicts, go check out those shows as well. Go watch the replay of those. Go show them some love. Comic Book Community Awards nominations in this Saturday. So let's do another shout out about that. Make sure you get your nominations in and put a valid email address in there so that you get a chance to win not only 2 Spider-Man books, I believe 2 Spider-Man books that are John Jane covers, but also a John Jane 9/8 slab. I know for a fact that's a prize. So be sure to get in there for those. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all can find me on Instagram and eBay at 22_comments. You can also find me on a podcast called Comically Comics Podcast. New episodes every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts, Google, Spotify, Stitcher. We've actually got a special guest that we have lined up coming on the podcast in this upcoming Sunday. So 2 Mondays from now, you'll be able to hear them. So please go check them out. And they're a community member as well. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching again. I appreciate y'all. And as always, Y'all have a good one.